Hi, I'm Kat from the Yes Path, where we help each other to be our best, to be happy, to be positive, and to find our yes. Today I'm going to talk to you about self-esteem. Self-esteem is a huge subject. It's something that really affects us in a big way. If we're feeling good, if we're feeling strong and happy about ourselves, we can conquer the world. We can be great for ourselves. We can help our careers and our family, and we can hopefully do new interesting things which will help us to change the world. But if we're feeling bad, if our self-esteem is low and we're not feeling good about ourselves, then we're definitely no good for ourselves, we're definitely no good for our family, and we're not going to really make a very positive impact on the world. Recently I've had a lot of heart searching, and I've been thinking a lot about how my life has been, because I'm realising my lack of self-esteem has impacted on my life in such a big way. Not only was I in an abusive relationship, and basically I just let myself be in that relationship and I didn't get out of it, and I can see that now. I can see it was my choice and my fault, even though obviously at the time I was feeling so bad I didn't really know how to get out of that relationship. But that was a long time ago. But what was hard was, although I've written about this in other places, how to get away from an abusive relationship. Then after that time I was stalked for nearly 20 years, probably more than 20 years actually, and it felt like being in an open prison. I never really felt free, and it affected my life and the way I acted, and the way I acted with my children, my family, and it definitely impacted on my career, because I felt frightened. I felt frightened of starting a business, because obviously if I got known, then this person would find out about me, find out where I was. I was scared of raising my head above the parapet. Basically, I was just trying to stay really low and keep out of the way and just carry on as best as I could. I had a chance to be there for my children and my family. I did what I could in a small way, but I never really did the things that I wish that I'd done now. One day there was a serious accident. I was in a serious accident. Of course it was splashed all over the newspapers. The stalker found out. I wasn't able to go and pick my children up from school. They had to come home on the bus, and they saw his car backwards and forwards looking for them, and they had to hide in the bus stop. They had to hide until he'd gone and they could run home. So there were huge things that impacted all of us. I lost my job, partly as a result of what he'd said, but also because I wasn't functioning right. I got ill, I got sick, I lost my job. We nearly lost our house. We had to live in a caravan. I've written about this elsewhere. But we had a terrible time, and so much of this, I know now, was my fault because of my lack of self-esteem, my feeling low and bad. I felt ugly, I felt totally unattractive, I felt like I was a bad person. I didn't feel that I really had a right to be anything special, but I did learn to look after my family, and gradually I felt better because I was keeping my promises to them. I was being there for them and I was helping them, and I began to be good at what I was doing, and we became solvent. I was doing the right thing. I was feeling happier about doing the right thing, and the more you do good stuff, that you feel that you're acting within a moral code, which is part of your values, the more you feel you're acting with integrity, the more your confidence grows. And so gradually things got a lot better. I began to get a better body image because I was beginning to get fit again. I'd let myself get really unfit and unwell, and gradually I started running more and more, further and further, Race for Life, 5k, 10k, and then half marathons and marathons. Gradually, it's amazing what feeling healthy can do for your body image. You know, maybe you're not completely perfect, but you know, you feel good and you're glowing with health. So that is part of self-esteem, what I want to say today, and hopefully we can catch up again for the next part of it. Thank you for listening, and hopefully see you soon.